During lockdown, I was like, it, I'm gonna upgrade to the full-time lesbian package, and oh my God, Jen, I've been having the time of my life.
Yeah.
Like, I'm learning so many new things. Like, did you know that women can have orgasms during sex?
Oh, Sharon. Yeah, I did know.
Being a lesbian in 2022, it's not cool anymore. We used to be dangerous. We used to be rock stars. We'd wear leather jackets and have amazing hairdos, and everybody be like, ooh, they're dangerous. The lesbians will fight you. Whereas now, we're Ellen DeGeneres. The best thing Ellen DeGeneres has ever done for lesbians is turn out to be a monster. People look at me now and they go, you're a lesbian, like Ellen DeGeneres. And I'm like, yeah, like Ellen DeGeneres. Stay away from me. I'm a piece of shit.
I used to try and assimilate into straight culture. When I was 15, I was sat around with a bunch of my girlfriends watching the TV, and they're going around the circle talking about all the boys they fancied, right? And it gets to me and they're like, oh, Chloe, who do you think's hot? And I just panic, look at the TV and go, I don't know, he's quite fit. Claire Boulding. All roads lead to Claire Boulding when you're a lesbian.
Men make sex a lot more complicated than it needs to be. It's all in the wrist. Once you've created that nice twisting motion, you want to grab the door handle, turn it and leave, because actually, let the vibrator do its job.
Amen, sister. Amen.
My jokes aren't about being lesbian, they're about being masculine, and those two things aren't necessarily the same thing. Like, lesbians in dresses do exist. I don't personally trust them. I'm kind of pushing it having my hair this long.
Lesbians hate to be stereotyped. It makes them very angry, and their Mohicans flap open in a show of aggression. It's happening now. Jodie, no.
I've had to have special dispensation from the Board of Lesbians to have my hair this long. What am I, like 9 inches? It's not the size that matters, it's what you do with it.
People often ask why lesbians shave the sides of their heads, and it's because we collect the hair and stick it to our body so that we can survive in cold environments, such as a family dinner.
Before my girlfriend got pregnant, I told my mum that we were thinking about having kids. And my mum is Spanish, she's Catholic. She just turned to me and said, oh my God, Jennifer, I do hope you know you cannot get pregnant with 2 fingers.
Oh my God.
Yeah. How did she know it was 2? Do you know what I mean?
So I asked my mum the other day if she knew I was gay growing up, and she was like, yes, you know, you never used to play with dolls. I did used to play with dolls. It was just never in front of her because I'd make them scissor each other. Once, I made them vote Conservative. Ooh.
I'm already envisaging those 2 blonde Tory girls.
Yeah, I think that was a little bit too depraved.
Worst thing about that is that they are totally my type.
Oh my God.
I love doing lesbian comedy because comedy in general still mostly platforms cis men, and I really don't mind my vagina being the only vagina on a lineup. It's just that it's inevitably never the only.
It's so true. There's so many of them.
I got closer to my true masculine self when I went to uni because I discovered gay things like feminism. But I'd always have a feminine element to my attire so I wouldn't get misgendered. So I might wear full Crystal Palace kit with a delicate pashmina.
I'd wear like cargo trousers and loads of camo print. I'm not one for massive stereotypes, but I do think the lesbian instinct to dress for combat is intrinsic. I don't know what we're ready for, but we are ready, man. When hits the fan, the lesbians are gonna be there. All of us marching in. We've got dildos flying overhead. We're all saluting. The more fingers, the better. Shall I add a finger? Both hands.
We live in the patriarchal society, so when we're talking about the LGBTQI, we're mainly focusing on the G, and when we're thinking about gay men, what are we thinking about? Dark rooms, casual sex, poppers. We're thinking about fun times. Lesbians, not so much. Our idea of cottaging is a weekend at the Lake District.
Come on, Sarah, grab your fleece. Let's go for a really long walk.
Recently, somebody asked me if I knew the full acronym for the LGBT plus community, and I was like, I'm an L. I stopped learning after that. I have no idea what a G is. Which one of these is a G? I got no idea. They're just squiggles. I think the whole thing is lesbians, geese, babies, toast, Instagram.
I need a new acronym.
Yeah, we need a new one. It's like bad bitches only. That's...
Why haven't we?
We want to add a BBO to the LGBTQI, and thank you. Ciao, bye-bye.
Actually did come out recently.
Did you?
Yeah.
How long ago?
Like a couple months ago.
Oh,
I
man.
know, imagine that.
I know.
now you're doing this.
I know.